Greetings, Legionus. Arendelft here. So, I'm going to show you a couple of teaser trailers for something called the Exodite. And I'm not an expert on Eldar, but I believe the Exodites are the Eldar that try to minimize their use of technology so as to stave off corruption, and are guardians of certain planets. I'm probably wrong there, considering, once again, Eldar are not my area of expertise. But regardless, these teaser trailers are awesome. And if you haven't seen them, watch this through. It's amazing. Okay, yeah, that was awesome. Here's the second trailer.
Tu ant anu himesa orsaita.
Kavashtava.
Lenek a ra kaurvash.
Tiuvesa taemba suren. Kohaso kaes.
Mu. Kanno siral duakti. Era erex ashi larua.
4. Jasu.
Etaikao etra kore. Nunca suas. Dentula dash. Esetva kaglan.
Oh, Holy Terra, this stuff's coming out during my birthday month. I'm excited! Oh, okay, so there's actually quite a bit to unpackage here, and I assume that these two things are linked. So the first trailer showed what looked like a battle between Astartes and Eldar, and considering the name of this, the Exodite, that makes more sense, if I'm right about the Exodite being Eldar. But then, there's Tau coming, so I'm like, so this is going to be a yeah, it's not just going to be Astartes versus Eldar. Now we have Tau in the mix, and the Tau didn't pre-map this planet. They're in need of repair, so it's not a massive invasion force or anything. They've already been in battle, and it sounded like they're desperate. So, this next part, they say, thank the path. In other words, they stumbled onto this planet, and they were in need. And immediately, one of the commanders, a sub-commander, I'm assuming, says, okay, cadres 2 and 6, prepare for immediate, disembarkation. And the next one, the commander, is just like, no, stealth assets. Go down and scout the planet, which is just, it's a freaking smart move to scout ahead before you go jumping headfirst into a situation. But, yeah, so smart Tau commander, but they're a bit beaten, they're a bit damaged coming into this situation. Yeah, so, and then let's go back to the other trailer. Okay, so here we are at the other trailer, and at first there's this right here. Oh, that's why I was seeing red. It was their logo transforming into this skull. So, you still see, like, smoke or steam coming off of these empty, spent shell casings. There's at least one dead Astartes here, still fresh, freshly dead, twitching. Another one in the background, so at least 2, probably more. There's several things flaming in the background. And then you see Eldar zipping by. Now, This, to me, is properly showing the speed of the Eldar. I love it when they properly do that. But my question is, are they going to properly show the speed of the Astartes? I have yet to ever see anyone who's made these cinematics do proper justice to the incredibly enhanced reflexes and cognitive function and the ability to freaking move the Astartes have. They're not just walking tanks. They're bloody fast walking tanks. It's like one of the primary purposes of the Black Carapace is to make it so they can interface with their armor to that degree. And that puts them on the same cognitive movement reflexes of Eldar. Not Dark Eldar, before everybody freaks out. Dark Eldar are faster than regular Eldar and Astartes. But yes, Astartes are on the same level as Eldar in that regard. And a lot of people like to take a dump all over the Astartes, pretending like that isn't the case. Yet, if anyone does a death battle versus an Astartes outside, and then something outside of Warhammer 40k, everyone and their dog suddenly remembers that Astartes have extremely enhanced cognitive reflexes and cognitive function. But versus things inside of Warhammer 40k, and everybody and their dog forgets. And I'm just like, why? But anyway, and then, oh gosh, we get this gorgeous shot of this Titan movie in the background, then boosh! I don't even see void shields being damaged. I'm assuming the void shields were already down on this Titan, and this shot was not a clean shot on the torso. Let's go back and watch that one more time. It hits the side of the torso under the arm and obviously does a crap ton of damage, but I don't think this was a kill shot. Which means if the Princeps can act fast enough, he can get his void shields back online before he takes a shot that will kill his Titan. Because, yeah, that actually was practically just a graze. Probably seriously damaged the servos that move this arm, like, probably massively. But, yeah, this Titan, not dead yet. Damaged, maybe even mortally wounded. Maybe. But I don't think so. But I would say definitely still in the fights. In any case, though, and then we see this part, where, boom, you know, this guy's responding to a threat, probably an Eldar, about to swing his chain axe to take it out. And then there's that symbol on the shoulder, a skull, a white skull with a white circle inlaid with a background. I don't readily recognize that. It's not Crimson Fists, I don't believe. And is it Primaris, though? It looks like it could be Primaris, but since I don't have something next to it to judge it by, and it doesn't have a Belisarius Cal bolter in its hand, I can't figure out whether or not this is a Primaris or not, except for the fact, structurally speaking, by the size, you know, the proportions, and the helmet. Oh, the backpack especially is a huge giveaway. This looks like a Primaris. So I would say that this might be the Eldar, possibly the Exodites here on this planet, their first encounter with Primaris Space Marines. And while there is an alliance between some of the Eldar and Rabute, Gilliman, and the Imperium, you gotta remember, one, there's a bit of a tenuous alliance, but two, that doesn't go over all Eldar, and there's going to be Space Marine chapters who aren't always going to adhere and or obey, especially in all matters. And if they decide to attack the Eldar, or if they're just defending from them, they're going to fight, obviously. Moving on. But anyway, I don't readily recognize the symbol. But yeah, this is awesome. It's detailed. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's just gorgeous. This is awesome. I just hope they properly do justice to the fact that Astartes have incredibly enhanced reflexes. And no, I'm not saying the Astartes have to win. Why does everybody say that? I'm just saying represent them realistically. The Astartes were made to fight battles of insurmountable scale, to fight enemies like the Eldar because of how powerful and deadly they are. And if you kill an Astartes, that should be a big dang deal. That should be like, wow, you're awesome for having killed an Astartes. Not, oh, well, it's just a lumbering Mon Kai that moves really slow, so no. That's not how that works. Anyway, I could go on all day about that by itself. And in truth, I shouldn't be bringing up nearly so much in this one because we don't know. We don't know. But so far, what we know from the Exodite, there's going to be Astartes. From an unknown chapter, there's going to be Exodites, I think, that are Eldar. From an unknown craft world, there's going to be apparently Adeptus Mechanicus. Apparently, maybe getting their butts kicked. I can't tell for sure. Oh. Ouch. Who knows? I think this Titan survives this shot at least. So there's no way to know if it gets taken down. But anyway. Oh, that's just brutal. The animation is so gorgeous. Let's see if the story is. But anyways. And we will see. And then there's going to be Tau. Don't know what from what cadre or anything like that. I'm pretty dang sure they're not going to be from Farsight's Enclave. I'm pretty sure the Tau don't follow Farsight. Why? Because Farsight doesn't have the Manifest Destiny complex. He threw that off the same time he threw off the shackles of the Ethereals. Farsight's no pushover. Anyway, when it comes to Tau, I actually respect Farsight's. And Shadow Sun. There's a lot of Tau that you could say I actually do respect, but I'm talking about faction-wise. I respect Farsight's faction. I don't respect Shadow Sun, because she's still a slave to the Ethereals. Moving on. Alright, everybody. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you already seen these? I mean, I didn't even know the Exodite one came out already. It's like over a month old. And then there was the number 2 trailer that dropped today, featuring the Tau. I'm excited. The animation looks awesome. I'm excited to see where they go with the story. I'd love to see. So, drop your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I will provide links to both of these videos so you can go and view them. They do already have hundreds of thousands of views, or at least the first one did. I don't know about the second yet, which they obviously deserve. And go ahead and drop your feedback on them. And, yeah. All right. Don't get into too much trouble, or do. It's always up to you. Toodles, Legionus.